even when you lost your hair to shame and so much gone, I stood beside you then and there until the cut was done. And even when I lost myself in all of those tall trees, you took me down, you held me up, you patched my bloody knees.
Hello, chat. How's it going? How are we doing today, chat? Hello, Whirly. Hello, Vixila. Hello, Luca. And William. And Vulu and Plast. Hello, everybody. How's it going?
The sun, the earth, the wind, the rain, and holding out for change. And all the snow you couldn't let go, you danced atop a train. I'll go.
You wanna know something? Oh? Anything cool happened? Tell me.
Wherever you go, I'll go. Wherever you go, I'll go. Wherever you
Why so late? I was very busy, fortunately. I'm sorry. Had a lot of things going on today in the morning, so I am now just available to stream. Apologies for being so late, chat. Hello, Trixie. Welcome.
I'll go. Wherever you go, I'll go. Wherever you go, I'll go. Wherever you, Madeline, who lost the
Voxula. Is that? Oh, wait. Is it Voxula? How do you pronounce it? I'm sorry. How are you supposed to pronounce it? This song is so good.
Wherever you go, I'll go. Wherever you go, I'll go. Wherever you go, I'll go. Wherever you
Good Kid is such a good.
Showy, fade out, fade in.
Voxila? Is it more Voxila or Voxila? Which of the two? How's my day going? My day's going very well, surprisingly enough. Had a lot of paperwork to do this morning. Because I'm applying to jobs and like a bunch of information. For some reason, my government papers just was not correct. Like my address was just outdated. And stuff like that, which is for some reason was just not in place. So I was doing that all morning. It's kind of annoying. But it's, it's going. I didn't have to deal with that, but I am chilling now. Also, my live driver's license expired. Never mind, I'm sorry. Am I pronouncing that wrong? Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, so because of that, like, there's a bunch of things I have to do, but it's okay. You beat your first insane demon? Wow, good job. What was it? What level was it? Honestly, the more that I think about it, the more I think that like Insane Demon and Hard Demon are like my favorite difficulties in the game. I used to think it was like 8 stars or 9 stars. Like, no, I think it's really just the Hard Demons. I really like those. They're so fun. Bye. Have a good rest of your day. Comatose. Oh, I see. The very, very long level. I sadly do not think I'll be beating that level. Doesn't look like my cup of tea, gameplay-wise. But I'm glad that you beat it. That's fun. Honestly, your hardest being Dotsu is actually kind of impressive because I'm pretty sure that I have not beaten Dotsu. So, you know. I personally would find that quite impressive, but that might just be me. Hello, Nico, and Weasels, and Melos. Hello, hello. Or Milos. Yeah, I forget. Is it Milos or Melos?
It's time for you to fight.
I don't know if you're... I assume you're... no, I don't think you're English. So, aren't you French? Pretty sure that's not how you would pronounce it.
What do you do?
It would be Melos. I hate the song. I completely forgot to remove the song from this playlist. I'll let it play for a second because it's funny as shit. I'm a fucking power plant. I'm a fucking power plant. Let's fucking go. Okay, anyway. Okay, now to an actual good song. What's my hardest? My hardest level is, technically speaking, I have... Thank you, Casey. Leaking yet again, as per usual. I'm always leaking. This is technically my hardest. But like, you know, we don't really count it. Hello, Koi Fish Pants. Welcome. Yeah. Milos. I think it's Milos. Did Icy Stars with Tom Martin, Serpunch, and Mels. I guess Serpunch did EX, but yeah, we're counting him. We'll give it to him. They're all very, very good creators. I mean, Milos has been around for a very, very long time now. I don't know if you were around. I'm pretty sure you might have been around in 2.0, but I don't remember you from that far back. I do know you've been around since like a long time from 2.1, because I don't think you remember this, but we have been in a couple of collabs together. Here and there. I think for the most part, I've done gameplay in those, so you might not remember. That's okay. Your main inspiration is Validity? Val is very good. She's learning very fast. I've been helping her out and with learning stuff. She's cool. I like her a lot. She's fun. But don't tell her I said that. It's like Xander, you can't tell them we said that. Yeah, no, exactly. Because I'm pretty sure I've seen you making levels for a very, very long time. A lot of them just weren't rated. Because... Hold up. No, I'm checking this.
When I go to sleep, I wake up in my dreams. When the stakes up, things tucked in my sleeve.
Hold up. No, I'm making sure of this. Where is it? Why is it not here? Why is it not here? First of all, do that. Okay, second of all, there's... Yeah, naturalism. Okay. I remember when this level came out, because I was friends with Erduri at the time, and he had told... I don't remember. They had told me that... I don't know. It's been a long time, so I'd rather not assume. Already told me that they were working on this, and I played it when it released. And there's an unlisted video on my channel, I'm pretty sure, of me uploading this level like the day after it came out.
Stay focused.
Val hasn't really left the community. She's still around. But she's been creating since maybe 2 years. I think she started creating 2 years ago. Maybe it's been 3. I think it's only been 2 though. Val has been around. She just doesn't really make levels. She only joins like the collabs that like in our friend group that we host, and that's like maybe some other one. She was in Sugar, whatever that level was for the answers. That one, the one that everybody liked a lot but didn't get in because the gameplay was too hard. And I told all of them that it was too hard, and they still didn't listen to me. Yeah, this is, oh my god, classic Erduri and like Morwick style. I used to be such a big fan of that, like, black glow. Oh, I remember when, what's that level that they made together? Morwick and Erdi. Ah, Stormbringer. This level is so good. And the song is so good. This used to be one of my... This actually used to be my favorite level for a really into design. Because, like, this is so peak. Come on, dude. Like, you can't make a level like this and, like, just be okay. Oh, am I getting buffering? Am I getting lags? Oh, we are getting lags. Apologies, chat. There's gonna be a bit of, drop frames for some reason. The stream might lag a little bit, so just give it a second. Seems like it has stabilized now. Dropped quite a few frames, but yeah, no, it's still not great right now. My my internet is having a little poop moment, so we're just gonna vibe and just wait it out. Well, yes, actually really, that's usually why she joins a lot of my collabs. I like having her around because, well, first of all, she's very fast, and also she's very good. Also, it's really fun working with her, for the most part. I have a lot of stories of working with her, but, yeah, it is nice working with her. It's kind of like a lot. I feel like I mentor a lot of the times, and I kind of like that sometimes. I don't know. Maybe my ego talking. Yeah, this level's so good. Seems like stream is pooping a little bit, so we'll have to wait it out even more, but I'll still play through the level. God, this level is so goddamn good. The gameplay's like almost perfect. The deco is like top tier. Even nowadays, it hasn't, like, aside from all of the black glow spam, it hasn't aged super badly. Like, they're still very good. The ground spikes are also very neat. The glow is clean for the most part. Again, aside just from the overuse of black glow, it's very, very good. I remember this having a very hard wave part towards the end of the level. Yeah, this one. I guess maybe it wasn't as hard as I remember it being really hard. Bring this style back? I would love to have more design. So you were asking me if I've played, what's it called again? The new level? Years of Denial. I have completed it. I do not like this level. How do I say this in a way that makes the most sense? Why is my stream dying so much? It's very up and down. Is it raining outside maybe? Oh, am I? Oh, why? That might be why. So, this level, I don't actually like this level. I think this level is, it looks and, okay, actually here. I can give you a very accurate feedback of this level because I literally have an hour of playthrough of it. My goodness, is my internet really that bad right now? Holy shit. Yeah, is the music too loud? Apologies for that. Let me wait, hold up. Okay, so here's the thing. So, here's my issue with this level. Well, this level looks fine, like it looks decent. I think that the visuals are very, very nice. I don't like the fact that it is copied from Wordless. I don't like the fact that the stylistic design of it and the character designs, the boss designs, I don't like that most of it, if not the majority of it. Actually, no. I don't like that a big part of it is copied from Wordless, the game, because it is just not very cool. It's just not very fun to have a level that is just, you know, unoriginal. I also think that the gameplay sucks. So here's my biggest issue with it. You have an attack, you have a dash, and you have a shield. You can hold the shield forever, but you have 3 hits of the shield. So if you get hit 3 times, your shield goes away and it will regenerate over time. Now here's the thing. You can attack, and after you attack, you can shield. You can attack, and after you attack, you can dash. As you can see at the top, jumping and moving does not actually consume stamina, but attacking and dashing consumes stamina. However, here's the biggest issue that I have. When you attack, if you attack and shield right away, right now I'm holding shield. If you attack and shield right away, you will only attack and you will not shield. Because you cannot do another input in the middle of another animation. So if you attack, you have to wait until the end of the animation to then shield. The soonest you can do it is when you see that this little... There's a little fires animation right there. The moment that you see that last spark, you can hold shield. And that's like the soonest that it'll trigger. And it is like a really hard timing to get. if you really want to like get it consistently. But if like you just click shield early, you just don't get your input and that gets eaten. So like the only way for you to get it is to actually wait for that last frame of the animation and then do it so that it happens as fast as possible. And in a game that is about fighting and reacting to boss attacks as fast as possible, it is very bad to have those kinds of mechanics that like linking gameplay to visuals is always a bad idea. No, sorry, no. Forcing gameplay upon visuals is usually a pretty bad idea. There's times where it can work, but it's very rare that it works really well. And so, and you think, okay, well that's fine. You can just attack, move, and then shield. You know, you can still shield, but you can't move while you shield. So you gotta, you know, maybe move away. Here's the thing: whenever you attack, as you can see, you dash forward a little bit. You're not a static attack, or it's not like Hollow Knight where whenever you attack and you hit something, you move backwards, you know. And Hollow Knight, if you attack and you hit something, it recoils you back. And here, if you attack, you move forward. Now here's the dash. So I'm gonna stand on here and I'm gonna attack. And the amount that I move is not too much. And if I dash, the amount that I move is a little bit more, but compared to the attack, it's actually like about the same. You see, like the foot is around here. Well, if you dash, the foot is a little bit farther, but the distance between the two is really, really tiny. But here's the worst part. If you dash, you have to wait until the whole animation is done before shielding. Because if you dash and shield, you just get stuck and you can't shield until you do that again. So dash and shield is just unviable. Unless, again, you wait until the very end of the animation, which is like... It's like... You can see it that it's right before it starts like lifting itself back up. You can heal. And that's such a big downtime. You also, sometimes whenever you dash, you get iframes, but the iframes seem to be very inconsistent. Sometimes you dash and you still get hit, because I think the end of your dash doesn't have iframes, which is why it's when you can activate your thing. But the animation is still playing, which, again, not fun. Bosses are also just kind of not the most well designed. I feel the first boss is probably the most fun boss, because it actually has really cool mechanics. Also, jumping is completely useless in this game. You can just stand next to the boss and spam attack and then dodge, and then you're fine. There is no like, you don't have to brain. You just dash whenever you like you see the flash, and that's it. It's really, really brain dead. As a boss design, this one is actually pretty cool because the phase 2 is actually kind of enjoyable. Phase 1 is kind of boring and just feels like a slugfest, like, oh, I'm just have to get through it to get to the cool part that is phase 2. But phase 2 actually has some enjoyable moments. Shielding is also kind of not very fun because like it just basically stops your momentum. You can't move, you can't do shit. I would even say that you should just not shield and just instead control your stamina. Not only is it easier, but you can ditch out damage a lot faster, because you can get out of dash and then pursue an attack very fast. As you can see, I have taken absolutely no damage yet. Hitboxes are also a little bit tricky. Anyway, let's get into actually the good part. Okay, phase 2 of this boss is actually pretty fun. However, I do not like the fact that the health pool of the boss is just massive for no reason. The boss just has 1 billion HP, and it has like absolutely no reason to have that much HP. Oh. Also, the turnaround animation sucks, because you have to wait until you're done doing your animation to turn around. I don't like that. It's not badly designed, it's just, again, sucks to have like a gameplay tied to just visual cues. The splash damage on that one is actually pretty fair, and I actually do think it's well done. It is a bit unfair on some of the other attacks, like with the what's it called? The Commander Gaius boss. The fire attack actually has a bigger hitbox than it actually shows. But yeah, right now, as you can see, like, I'm literally not doing anything. I'm just hitting the boss until it eventually dies, because it just takes so long. It has such a big health pool that it's just not really necessary. So yeah, controlling your stamina is actually kind of cool. I think that the mechanic is well implemented, but that's like the only thing that I think is well implemented. Else the rest of the boss is kind of just whatever. It's just, yeah. I hate that this is just Angel from Worldless. I wish that the bosses were better designed and more original. Yeah, the boss is dead, but it can still attack you. And you can still die after you've killed the boss. So if you kill the boss, and then, like, you're at 0 HP and you just die, then that's just GG, you know? They have way too much HP. And mostly with this boss that is coming up, I'll just dash through. Because I don't care about the lore. This boss sucks, because if you just get about RNG, this boss can just run around and just escape you. That attack sucks. Also, the boss just runs away from you, so like you don't have to worry about getting hit. The boss will just never come towards you. You can just dash across and just stay around and just keep hitting, and then the boss will just dash away from you. So you can just dash whenever you see that attack and then keep hitting. It is so lame and so boring. There's like absolutely no challenge to this boss. It's probably the most brain dead boss. The only part that is kind of hard is that there's an attack in the second phase that like he doesn't really telegraph too well. So I always get confused, but once you like know what the telegraph is, it's just like, it's so free. I also wish that like after the bosses got like defeated, that maybe like, I don't know, you could get like some upgrades and become stronger too. Because now you just have the same equipment that you had at the very beginning, and it's kind of just, you know. Come over here. Oh yeah, and you can get multiple hits. Like you can get double hit by the same attack, which usually games try to give you enough invis frames for you not to do it. Yeah, this attack. He can just spam this attack, and you can just not hit him during this. I'm pretty sure you can't hit him. I guess I would need to try and jump and like see if I. Oh, this one is just easy, because you can just spam attack, do a lot of damage. Yeah. I wonder if you can hit him like if you jump over it. Oh, you can. Okay, well, that's nice. But yeah, that attack. I just had a time where like he just did that attack like 7 times almost in a row. And it was just like, okay, like, dude, like, that would be nice. I guess if you jump, that is the one time that jumping is useful. But as you can see, I have not jumped once in any of these bosses, and it doesn't really fucking matter. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like this game, or this level had a lot of potential, and it just got drained from its potential by being lazy. Not lazy, but by copying shit and not actually thinking about the boss design or the gameplay, and just like, oh yeah, this game is cool, so I'll just redo the same things as they do, without actually understanding like why they do certain things, you know. But anyway, enough about this game. The last boss is just a big annoying health pool that just, you know, happens. You just get stuck there, and it's like, okay, well, I guess it can also heal itself back up, and it's just a slug. It just feels like instead of like being rewarded, actually, I maybe should have continued going there. The last boss has a specific thing that I very much dislike, but instead of rewarding you for like finding opportunities to punish the boss, it punishes you, the player, for finding those opportunities. Like the final boss has a specific attack that like, it's literally an attack that you can kind of cheese and get away with, like not get away, like it should be an attack that if you dodge it, you should just be able to hit the boss a bunch of times and get a bunch of damage out of it. But it has a follow-up attack that just almost always hits you if you don't know the pattern, which is like, sure, it's just, yeah, you know, I don't know, it's a bit lame is all I'm saying. I wish it was a little bit better designed. But it's whatever. I can't expect too much out of the GD community, to be fair. Not everybody is a game designer. And also, I mean, Matthew Game is also known for, like, stealing assets and, like, not crediting sources, so, you know. I'm very disappointed with the mod team by giving that legend mythic without realizing that a lot of it was, like, taken from other things and it's unoriginal. But can you really blame them? I don't know. I really hope it gets addressed, though, because that's not cool at all. Like, if you can just get away with copying and stealing shit from other people, then, like, why even try anymore to make anything original, right? If that's, like, what they want to give Mythic to, then, like, you know. I don't know. It is just very, very disappointing from them. That they didn't do the effort to, like, do that research. And the worst part is that I think a lot of people have told the mods that, like, hey, this level is actually copied, or this level is actually, like, stealing, not stealing, but, like, very much recreating assets. And, like, I don't think any of them communicated it to Rob. So when Rob just saw this and just gave it Mythic, like, you know, happens. No, exactly. Like, that's the thing, Mel. Like, I think the technical side of things, Matthew is a really, really good at making platformer levels. Like, I think that there's a lot of potential in the levels that he's made, mostly with the Gungeon one. Like, that whole system, it took me, like, by myself, I figured it out, but then, before the level came out, but then I saw the level release and I was like, oh, so Matthew also figured how to, like, make the dynamic gun aiming and all of that stuff. Which is really cool. It's not something that's, like, you know, intuitive in the community. And so, because of that, I really want to see him actually make original things, or, like, you know, put effort into, like, unique works that, like, he came up with, and the assets are his, and the physics are made by him, and, like, you know, everything is actually something that he came up with and he has poured effort into it, and not just, oh yeah, I'm taking this from another game that exists. Because I understand inspiration, but there's a point where inspiration just becomes a little bit too much, and it's not inspiration anymore, it's just stealing. And this is one of those cases, for me, personally. Which is why I don't like the level. But I also complained about actual, like, things about the level that I didn't like, so, no. You can take my, word for it that yeah, I did play the level, and I did, like, actually think about this stuff, and, you know. Actually, I do care about this kind of stuff. I worked in game design for a couple of years. Well, no, sorry, I should say I worked in game development for a couple of years. That was my job until very recently, because I have my job now. But, like, with this kind of stuff, I actually do really care about, like, the integrity being respected. Yeah, exactly. Like, if it's your own idea, I think I think he would make such a more interesting thing. Because I feel like a lot of this is held back by the fact that he's trying to mimic what the other games have done before, you know? So because of that, it does feel sometimes like, oh, why is this mechanic like that, you know? Like, this makes no sense in the context of, you know, the again, like, the jump. You don't need a jump, aside from, like, dodging that one attack from the Commander Gaius boss. Like, aside from that attack, you don't really need a jump. You barely even need to traverse anything, so it's like, sure. I guess because it's a GD option, you implemented it, but, like, I don't know. No, because Ascension to Heaven is, like, also directly taking inspiration from other things. It's not, Ascension to Heaven is not, like, the first level ever that has been heaven themed. Like, if you really want to look at, like, one of some of like the older levels. There's Kyrie Elysium, made by Viprint and many other very talented creators, that is also heaven themed, and like, in my opinion, did a better job. But like, yeah, no, nobody's saying that Ascension to Heaven is copying from that, because it has its own stylistic vision, its own like integrity, and it has its own like design. Like, this one is just like, if you look up the game Wordless and you look at it and you look at the Angel boss fight and then you look at the first boss fight of this game, they are way too similar for it to just be a coincidence. There's no world in which that is just a coincidence. Hello, Lowman. How's it going? Yes, exactly. Like, again, if you just go and look it up, y'all can do it. You can do it. It's just look up Worldless Angel Boss. Should be like literally the first thing that comes up. And it's like, aside from the animations being absolutely stunning and incredibly amazing in Worldless and being out of this world, the boss design, the attacks, are the exact same. It's like, it's not even close. It's not even like a, oh, maybe, no, it's just that. And it's so sad. I don't like seeing that kind of stuff in the GD community, because we have so much originality and so much like really cool concepts that we have come up with by ourselves in the medium of GD. We have so many cool levels that are being made by a lot of very talented people. So why are we promoting these levels that like are just stealing things from other games? Like, why are we doing all that? Not chill. Yes, it is. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of like very like, you know, quote unquote references to other games like Elden Ring or like Hollow Knight, with like the last boss being very similar to the Radiance in its attack patterns and its design as well. Like, not visually, but like stylistically, very thematically the same. And so like with stuff like this, it's just like, yeah, you know, it kind of kind of makes it a little bit less fun for me to be like, I want to make a platformer that gets rated, because like, why should I put effort into making anything that's original if I can just make something that is just Hollow Knight 2 and then people are gonna love it and it's gonna get rated, while like something that's original will get like no attention and nobody will give a fuck about. Like, you know. So I don't know. I really hope that the mods do take action against this level, because I really don't think it's fair to have this rated as just like a thing in the community. I really don't think that's good. I really don't think it's cool. He doesn't care, he wants mythics. Well, I do. I do care. So, you know. As the other creator who has mythics, let me tell ya, that's fucking disgusting. You think Rob would get rid of the mythic rating? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that Viprint, well, and I've talked to Viprint about it. He is aware that the level is copied and that it has too many elements. But I don't know if he will address that with RobDub or if he will even address that at all. He has talked to me personally about this. But yeah, it is just, you know. I don't know. If RobDub doesn't change the rating or anything, it's just really disappointing. Like, there's really not much I can do, to be fair. I can like try to complain about it, but like, a lot of people wouldn't give a fuck and just keep, you know. A lot of people would just either call me like, oh, you're just jealous because somebody made a level better than you. And it's like, no, this has absolutely nothing to do with that. This is literally just me as a game designer that seeing artistic integrity being like robbed like that it should just not be done. I really just do not agree with that shit. I think it's absolutely fucking disgusting that we're just allowing levels that are just stealing things from other... And, like, here's the worst part. It's like, he's not even crediting it wordless. I don't think I've seen a single part of the level, or the description, or the YouTube video that credits wordless. Because, like, not crediting wordless is absolutely disgusting, because that is literally the same boss. Like, just straight up. He's not crediting Elden Ring, he's not crediting wordless, he's not crediting Hollow Knight for the abs rad. Like, or just rad, I should say. Like, it's just like, okay, sure. That's gross. I don't know. It just feels wrong. It just feels really wrong. Because they have said it before, that Game Recreations would never get the highest rating because they felt that it lacked the originality. And now they just gave it to this one. How do you shape snow? It depends on what style you're going for. For the most part, snow is usually something that you want to make that's kind of fluffy. So using circles and making like little bunches is usually how I would go with doing it. That's how I would do it. Hello, L2. How's it going? No, I don't think the general GD community knows that this level is even, like, stolen. I'm pretty sure that most people just, like, assume that this is a completely original game. And that's, you know... What can I say, you know? Hello, Jimmy. How's it going? Yeah, I think Viper, what he said originally in his showcase was that he thought most of it was original, because he talked with the creator, and the creator said that it was mostly original, which is just a lie. You know, it is straight up just lying. So... You know, like, I get where Viper's perspective is coming from, like, he just wasn't aware of it. So, like, I don't think he should, like, be guilty of anything, you know? Not like he shouldn't be guilty, but, like, it's not his fault that he was given misinformation, and that he just trusted the creator. Can you believe the guy who steals assets? I know, crazy. Am I right? The guy who's been stealing assets for the past, like, 2 years has decided, I'm gonna keep stealing them. And he got away with it, and I really don't think that's okay. I really think that's really wrong for this community. it really sucks too that like there's not much we can do about it. Like again, it is literally just Robbed Up. It is up to Robbed Up right now to decide what the hell he does with this level. I studied graphic design and what is that one? Why? Okay, hold up. I just gotta make sure that it is a -3.2, which is the same as this. Okay, so I just need to. Okay, sure. I went to college for game design. I studied what's called multimedia integration, which basically taught me how to code, how to create different systems, how to work with different languages, how to do web design, how to do user experience design, like UX design, and UI design, of course, but those are just completely separate. Well, they're related, but they are very much separate. I also basically learned how to handle state machines and use different engines like Unity and Unreal Engine, as well as had some lessons about, like how to make your own basically tools to make an engine. Not exactly how to make an engine, because that is different, but how to create tools to make an engine. And so I graduated from that in 2022, or beginning of 2022. And I started working in the industry. Hello, Calvius, how's it going? I started working in the video game industry in 2022. I had an internship, and I started making games for a company. I won't say too much because, don't want to dox myself. But I started making games for a company. Most of them were not games that kind of were released. They're still games that are in development, because that was 2 years ago, and a lot of games just don't get finished in the span of 2 years, unfortunately, anymore. And yeah, during that time, I also during my college years, I also had a class that was cinema and photography. It was basically like 2 classes. It was a 6-hour long class, and during one semester, we basically just learned like a lot about photography. It wasn't like an in-depth photography, it wasn't the same as like an in-depth photography, degree, but I was still learning like basically all of the fundamentals and everything that like you need to know about like how to adjust your camera settings, how to like do composition, how to color correct things, and like different tools that you could use, different softwares that you could use. We worked a lot with Adobe Lightroom and all of that kind of stuff. And so during that time, it was really, really fun because I really liked photography. I also really liked going outside, and it was winter, so I could take a lot of very pretty pictures of like frozen stuff, and I like that kind of stuff. As you can probably tell from what I'm making. And it was nice. It was really cool. And then the second half of that class was cinematography and visual and art directing. I'm trying to find the words because the class is not in English. So because of that, I learned a lot about art direction and project management, because we had to do a documentary, to film a documentary, and then we were working together with the 3D animation class in order to film a documentary about COVID, because it happened during COVID. And so we were filming that documentary, and it was, surprisingly enough, very fun, even though it kind of sucked that it had to be about COVID. But it was fun, like filming and like interviewing people and like managing everything. I think I learned so much from that. So that was really cool. That was a really fun part of it. COVID was definitely a time. So yeah. Oh, what's up? Is it about as ugly as it gets in the GD community? No, I don't even want to get into that. So because of all that, because of all that happening, I learned quite a lot about the artistic side of shooting movies and directing movies. And during the following years that I was in my program, I did a lot of video game creation. Since our program had like a focus on video games instead of all of multimedia, it's fair, you know. What can you do? We had a lot of video game creation, so we did a couple game jams here and there, and we created a couple games. Some of which we have sold, which is really cool. I think it's awesome that we've managed to sell a game in college. So it was really cool. I think my program readied me a lot to like get into the industry of making video games, and also just mentally prepare for like everything that like is like was to come about, like, because surprisingly enough, GD does require quite a few skills in game design for like level design and like structuring and pacing and flow, like all things that are very important in terms of like creating a level in GD. But I never really thought about using them for GD because at that time while I was graduating, I had quit GD. If some of you notice in my channel, there was like a big gap of like a couple years. So that was what I was doing. I was literally just studying during COVID. So, you know, there was a time where I just wasn't uploading as much, and that's why. And so, anyway, because of that, I started to get interested in learning art. Because I had never drawn in my life. Well, no, that's not true. I had drawn when I was a child, obviously. Most people do. But I never like took art seriously, even though my aunt is an art teacher. She was an art teacher at a school, elementary school, I'm pretty sure, so nothing like massive. But she was an art teacher, and you know, me not knowing how to draw or do art, and seeing all of my cousins getting into like artistic jobs. Like my oldest cousin, she's a graphic designer, so like, you know, I was like, okay, well, art just runs in the family, and I'm like the only one who like doesn't do shit, except for video games, so I should like try and get, you know, better at that. And so I did. I started studying art, and I basically gave up on everything else and just grinded art for like a year or two. This was back in 2021. You can see it in my like Twitter. If you go back to like you can see when I started posting stuff on Twitter, and that's basically when I started drawing. And then you can kind of see my drawing progression a lot on Twitter until like last year. And then since last year, it's like I don't post as much. But you can still definitely see the progression there. But yeah, so I've been drawing for about 2 years-ish. I'd like to say it's been like 2.5 years. Probably has been less than that, technically speaking, but let's just go with 2.5 years. Because it makes the most sense to say that much. It feels like that much, at least. Because I as much as I did spend a lot of time on art, I like also just gave up on art. Like, you know, when I tell you that like my Twitter was basically everything that I was doing, it's like if you see a 6-gap month, I just didn't draw during those 6 months. Because I don't know. And so yeah, it is quite the fun key. So yeah, I got into art basically 3 years ago, but I've been drawing consistently for the past 2.5. Not consistent. I've been drawing for the past 2.5, and consistently maybe for the past like 6 months. And even that by consistently, I just mean like once every couple days. Weeks. Being generous with myself. Yeah. The art grind was real. So now I am here. I still consider myself a mostly beginner artist, I'd like to say. I think a lot of people have very warped perceptions of art. for the most part, I feel a majority of people are still stuck in the beginning, and they don't realize it because they're very comfortable with what they're drawing, and they feel very comfortable at what their level is, and so they stay there, and that is just, you know, well, fine, that's just not what I want. So yeah, I'm getting there though. I'm improving slowly but surely. You're basically seeing a lot of my art progression through GD and like the stuff that I make. Like if I make any level in GD, you know that that's like basically every level that I've made. Like everything is just posted. Like I don't really care. People like see my stuff.
What's a girl to do? Lying on my bed staring into the blue.
I like this rock.
Unrequited, terrifying. Love is driving me up insane. Have to get this
No, that's literally so real, Whirly. Like, it's literally just because I was like, oh, like, literally everybody in my family draws, and not me. Like, the fuck am I doing? I should, like, learn how to draw. Like, I'm sure it's not that hard, I said to myself, while not knowing anything. And, to be fair, learning to draw is not hard, improving at drawing is hard. Actually learning, like, seeing the material and understanding it, is actually pretty doable. Like, I think most people, if they dedicate themselves enough, can get around to doing it. But the actual process of, like, grinding art and really, like, focusing on improving and, you know, like, self-improvement, all of that stuff when it comes to art, it is hard. It's not easy for somebody to just accept that they are, you know, they're gonna be shit. They're gonna be shit for a long time. I'm still shit. And, you know, just accepting that is not something that's easy for everybody. And so, a lot of people get, like, either stuck on the mentality that they will always be shit and, like, give up and never improve. Or, even worse, they go the other way around and think they're amazing and the goats, and they have an overinflated ego when they are still very new and don't really understand what's happening. I see that one a lot more often, let me tell you. It happens so often that people just let that get to their heads and be like, I am the goat, and then they actually encounter somebody who's good, and they are in shambles, and, you know, they become assholes. Very many times has it happened. Do the PewDiePie one-year drawing challenge? Yeah, I mean, it's basically that. It's essentially, I've done that just over the course of 2 years, and instead of it being a challenge, it's just actually me taking things seriously. You've seen me draw a couple times on stream. I can show some of the pieces that I've done later if y'all are interested. I'm already stalling too much, like I'm supposed to be grinding this. Yeah, I can show you some of the stuff that but for the most part, everything that I've done is just on Twitter. So, my Twitter, wait, hold up. I don't think my Twitter is linked to my thing. I will say, be warned, everybody, there is not safe for work content on my Twitter. So, it does say it in my bio. For the most part, it is for learning purposes of anatomy and stuff like that, and me experimenting with different things. But yes, be warned that that does happen on Twitter. But for the most part, I just like to post this stuff. Hi.
Hi.
How goes?
I'm okay. I just had some pretty good food that I made. I'm very happy about it.
You joined at a very random moment. We were talking about my history and art, so that's why I said you can go look at my Twitter, and I just warned people that there's nothing for work. There's also my plushies. Actually, no, I haven't posted my plushies that much. I should I have some amazing videos of my plushies that I share around with my friends, but I might start posting them on Twitter. Those are really good. Yeah. It is Mr. 0SR in the flesh, or I guess in the voice?
Yeah, definitely not in the flesh.
I was gonna say, would you like me to have your flesh? But that sounds
That's
really wrong.
crazy.
But that
That's
sounds really
crazy.
wrong. So I'm running.
That's-
I did still say it because I'm running the bit, but
In one of the Chase Atlantic songs, I think it's Consume. He says that, like he said like you can have my flesh if you want it, and I was like, what the
the
fuck?
fuck.
That's so weird.
Yeah, it does sound really
That's a
weird. Like,
weird way to say that.
Val, to be fair, I literally warned you that it was not safe for work, and it's like literally like one drawing that I've made that has like boobs, and that's it. Like for the most part, my Twitter is pretty safe for work. There's just like a couple things here and there that have boobs, and it's like whatever, because anatomy practice, and that's it. Like, yeah, it's really not that bad. Like
I mean,
genuinely, it's really not.
The fact that you can't see her likes makes it a lot better.
My likes, okay, this is something that I will confess in front of everybody here. I do not trust the fact that Twitter has hidden likes, because I never know when they're gonna go back. So I have always, ever since I've had Twitter, I have always kept my likes safe for work. Some of them might be a bit lewd, but they're still safe for work. Same with my retweets. My retweets are always safe for work. The lewdest that it gets, the lewdest that it gets, it's like a character in like a swimsuit, which is like, you know, okay, people in swimsuits exist. Like that's it.
Disgusting.
Yeah, like oh shit, you fucking close your eyes, don't go to the beach, you know. That is
I don't know about
literally
you,
as
but
bad
I
as it
wouldn't wear a
gets.
swimsuit to work.
You don't have a bring your swimsuit to work day?
If you do, I wouldn't work whatever the fuck you're at. That's crazy.
y'all don't have bring your swimsuit to work day? That's crazy.
Zero is not a lifeguard confirmed. You don't know that.
I actually was for a year and a half. Well, actually no, 2 summers technically speaking. I did the lifeguard training. It's fun, exhausting.
Nice.
That's
Sure
cool.
did
That's
too.
I think I've told you this, but like I used to do when I was young. My mom put me into swimming classes, because of course she did. She wanted me to do like everything, and that's why my shoulders are like very broad. And so I learned how to swim when I was like maybe like, it was really funny. I learned how to swim when I was like maybe 4 years old, which is older than most people learn to swim, I think. Actually, no. Does most people even learn to swim?
No, yeah, most people definitely learn to swim, but I don't think there's really an age for it. It's just like,
I feel like people learn
because
to
some
swim
people don't
early,
have
though.
access to water like that.
Yeah, we just had rivers, so like I would just splash around in like the little rivers that we had in Colombia.
Yeah.
But like they weren't deep enough for me to like swim in them. I was just like, you know, I could sit on them and like be fine, you know.
You don't have to answer this if you wouldn't like to, but did you live in like what area of Colombia? Like north, south, like closer to the ocean, or like further?
No,
like...
we have an ocean to the left and an ocean above us. I used to live closer to the Amazon forest. So
oh god, okay.
So we just had rivers. We didn't have any access to the ocean. I think the first time that I saw the ocean, I was maybe like 7 years old.
Okay, fair enough. You were in competitive swimming?
That's so cool. But yeah, I did a lifeguarding for like two summers. One summer was the training, and then the other summer I actually did it. That we had a pool in our neighborhood that was looking for it was really funny. They were looking for lifeguards, and I didn't have the training, so I was like, dude, I can just like do the training and like work there. And by the time I was done with the training, the season was over, and the next year they were not hiring anymore. So I had to go to another pool. So the whole reason why I even started doing that shit, it didn't actually work out. It was funny.
Yeah, it is funny.
And so yeah, I did lifeguarding for a little bit. It was really cool. I really like lifeguarding. I think it's fun. Because you just get to sit there and enjoy like the heat, and like I don't know. There's like usually like there's a little breeze during summer over here. It's never like perfectly like you know like still hot. So like you get a little water sometimes. It like splashes you, and it like it's very refreshing. I don't know. It feels nice. It used to. Um, I have not been swimming in 3 years.
I was never much of a swimmer. I definitely know how to swim. I think I'm decent at swimming, but as a kid, I was like, sit on the beach and make like I wouldn't even make sandcastles. I would make like rivers that went back out into the ocean.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna call myself out here. I'm a fucking nerd. I just used to read. I used to
That's
bring
insane.
books to the beach, and I would just sit in my little tent, and we had a little
I mean,
we had a little
like,
makeshift like tent that my dad would make. Sit there and read. Actually, I have a picture from a couple years back. I'll send it to you, where it's just me at the beach reading Berserk. Hold up, let me get it. It's the fucking funniest picture I have. Um, I think I went to like Sandbanks or something. Really cute place over here and well, not over here. It's a bit further from where I live, but in Canada,
and Binks.
it's very pretty. The sand is like
Mhm.
very whitish.
You can be too skinny to float. Absolutely, not
Yes,
everyone can
definitely.
float. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
I
I mean, I feel like
used
that part is
to
obvious
be
enough. Not everyone can float. It just
I used to be
depends.
a bit too skinny, but not related to the floating part. I just used to be way too skinny sometimes, so I struggled a lot with like actually like
Yeah.
the swimming classes and well the lifeguard classes. I had to like build up some muscle because I used to be too tiny. Yo, why did my music stop? That's crazy. Hold up, chat. I'll get back to it in a second. I am literally looking for this one very specific picture. I might need to like actually search it.
I mean, you can send it to me later.
Fair. I'll look for it later. I'm
Mhm.
sad though. I thought I was gonna find it fast, but I did not.
You guys had swimming classes? No. Actually,
Kinda
no. I
like
guess we did.
it was my cousin pitching me into the water and telling me swim. like, yeah, I guess.
Well, my school did have a swimming pool. Like we had a swimming team,
Oh, we
but
did
we didn't
not.
have swimming classes. We just had gym class, and then like
Oh,
3 weeks out of the
okay.
gym class, we would do swimming.
That's yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We did not have a pool, but what we did have is that we had a soccer field in the back of our school, like a really really big one.
Don't you mean
And
football?
oh, sorry.
Don't you mean football?
Yes, I do, but
Cool.
then I would have some people, somebody, fucking something would have brought it up. Anyway, um, we had a soccer field in the back of our school that was like really really big, and
Uh-huh.
um, there was this like once a year they did like a little festival, I guess you could call it, where like people could like participate and like do like it was like a tournament basically. Um, they didn't really care. You could just like go and like you could make the teams right there on the spot, and then people would just like make teams and like run and like an actual like you know like a World Cup kind of tournament style. Uh, and it was really cool. A lot of people participated in that every year, and it was really cool seeing everybody gets like so fired up, and like the fact that like they just let anybody participate to like you'd have like mixed teams and stuff, which is like really cool too. Because usually, I don't know, sometimes schools are very like sexist about that kind of shit.
Yeah.
But it was cool. It was really fucking cool. And I remember joining one of those, and we lost because we had our goalkeeper was incredibly bad. Actually, no.
Rocket League just completely brain rotted me. I was like, you guys are so bad. You need a goalkeeper? Like, you don't do rotation?
Yeah, we don't do rotations. That's crazy. It was so bad that I had to go goalie. But we were already losing like 4-1 or something like that. I don't remember exactly what the scores
But
were.
you're a decent goalie.
Yes, that's the thing. But
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
remember
want
you
to
being-
because it's boring as fuck.
Oh,
You just stand there and the ball and wait till the ball comes to you. Like that sucks. I don't like that.
But the adrenaline when it does come to you and you
No,
gotta make
it's
the
mid 'cause
save?
I know I'll
Oh,
block
no.
it.
No, great.
I'm good at it, so
Wow.
I know I'll block it. You know. Yeah.
I have all
You like? Oh, is he gone? Hello, Mr. Eurosart? I cannot hear you, by the way. I don't know if you.
Wait. And I did not understand that ocean tides were like way crazier than like lake tides, or rivers. So
Oh, I see.
yeah, my sister and I went in that water and it swept us like immediately.
That's crazy. You play striker in
Yeah.
soccer? I didn't know you played. Though. That's cool.
I used to play a ton of soccer in elementary, and then we figured out that
should
football.
run. Oh my god! When y'all come to Toronto, we go to a park, nearest park. We run a soccer game.
a soccer game.
I will die because of my asthma.
Won't it be too cold though?
No, it's Toronto. It
Like,
should be
we're
chill.
coming in.
Oh no, we're
coming
going
in
in December.
December.
Fuck no, never
Yeah.
mind. Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, it's gonna be really cold.
Unless we go
Probably
like
be
to an
snow on the field.
indoors place.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if there's something like that in the area, that'd be really cool.
Probably
I'd be down
like
for that.
indoors places, but like we'd either like have to pay or like like it.
Near share with someone.
Yeah. Which I guess it doesn't. I don't know. I think it could be funny.
We are looking for things to do since we're gonna be there for so many days, and I've been trying to like look at stuff, but obviously I don't actually live in Toronto nor Canada, so
Yeah, it's a bit hard for you to be like, oh yeah, let's do this, and like you don't actually know the viability of it.
And I also just want to know like obviously there's touristy things to do, but like
No,
you know
there's
from like Sting's perspective or like your perspective, like I want to know like the things that I should do.
So
not
here's the
just
thing:
like
Toronto
"Yeah,
and
see the-
Montreal
see
are.
the, see the tower. Like,
No,
well,
that's the thing. Toronto and Montreal are the same exact thing. They are not touristy place. They are nightlife places. The nightlife in Montreal and Toronto are crazy. It's so fun because it like
Oh.
the cities are made for like going out to like bars or like going out to a club or going out to eat at like a really cool restaurant. Like that's what the cities are made of. The cities aren't made for like you to like just go and visit like this specific spot and like
that she said it. I'm getting laid. Let's go.
I did not say that. I said you're getting maybe drunk with the boys. That's it. But yeah, like it's one of those things that like the cities aren't really made for just touristy. Mostly not Toronto. Toronto's just actually a nightlife.
Interesting. I mean, everyone there will be over 18, but not everyone there will be over. Actually, no, it's Canada.
19.
Yeah. Well, no, not everyone there will be over 19 either.
Yeah, exactly. 19 is the age for Toronto. Quebec is in Quebec it is 18, but in Toronto it is I'm pretty sure 19. So depending on the age of people, then yeah, like that's one of those things that, like I know everybody's over 18, but like if they can't go to a bar, then it's GG. You can't run that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think
Low key, I
the
don't
other
think I'd go
Cause, okay, wait, hold up. What? How many days are you going?
from the 5th to the 9th, so 5.
That's actually quite a lot. So you could go do some of the touristy spots, but for the most part, I think that you'll get a lot more enjoyment out of.
Ew, alcohol.
No, not that. I was gonna say traveling around the place. Yeah, I think if you
Not
like
much,
go out of the city and actually like do shit, I think you'll have a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that is what I want to do because like I want to do some just fun things, but also I am there to kind of scan the area and see what's around.
You
I
alcohol?
will say, Val, I very much agree with you for the most part. Anything that like just tastes like alcohol or is like I don't know how to explain it, like
No, the
wines
taste
and
of alcohol
stuff.
sucks. I agree,
I
absolutely.
typically just I'm just not really into it. Like even though I do drink alcohol, I really will only drink things that like still taste good even if it wasn't alcoholic.
Exactly. I literally only drink like little cocktails or little like
Yeah.
like
yeah.
like
Like
fizzy
I like
drinks, you know?
seltzers and stuff
Yeah,
like
exactly,
that,
like
yeah.
seltzers. Those are so yummy because it's literally just a drink that has a little bit of kick in it, and that's it. It's
Yeah,
just like
exactly.
it's just juice basically. With like strong alcohol, like the only strong alcohol that I kind of like is rum and coke.
She likes Coke, confirmed.
Yep. So much. Like that's literally the only one, and it's because it's sweet. But like it doesn't really feel like alcohol, and
Yeah.
like that's about it. I really don't like the. Oh, and then Bailey's because it's like just coffee. Bailey's is
Not a
really good.
coffee guy either. I know you know that. But...
Yeah. I love coffee. I was addicted to coffee for very many years.
I don't want to get drunk. That scares me.
No, absolutely. But you can still drink without getting drunk. That's the thing. There's a balance that you can find.
I wouldn't say that like. Obviously, I don't know what you've been through, so I'm not gonna comment on that. But like, alcohol isn't like intrinsically a scary thing.
It can be really
Be
fun.
used
Like you can still have a
just,
very
like-
good time if you're like surrounded by people who you trust and like who are there to take care of you. And if you're also like in a safe environment as well, and if you drink responsibly. Like that's as long as like those things are met, you can have a very good time and not feel scared.
Why else would I drink? I mean, I drink because it loosens me up. I don't
Yeah.
get drunk. I don't think I've ever actually been drunk.
No.
I just have like one light drink or like two light drinks. Because I did wait until I was 21 to drink, so I'm very much like a lightweight. So I'll just have like a couple just so I'm like, feeling
yeah.
slightly fuzzy, and then I'm like,
The only
Fun time.
reason why you've been your mic has been peaking and like dying sometimes.
oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're okay.
I'm very close to my mic.
The only reason why like I drink alcohol at all, it is literally because I have friends and they like to have they like to have drinks, and so in social environments, I like spending my time with my friends and getting something to drink because it's just yummy, for the most part. And a lot of the time, alcohol like in those forms, it just tastes good. It just again, it's like you're having a little juice. Can you have non-alcoholic beverages that taste the exact same? Yeah, absolutely. But the only reason like that I take it with alcohol is because it's kind of fun. It like gives you a little like fun vibes, you know. It makes me loosen up, like Zero said, and I think that makes me like feel a little bit happier.
Yeah, it's just easier to be social.
Definitely for me. Who struggles very much being around people? Yeah, absolutely.
Although I very much will say, not everyone is the same type of
No.
drunk, but not everyone reacts the same to alcohol.
No,
We have
we have perfect examples.
Yeah. Some people lose their cognitive abilities in thinking almost immediately. Some people just get very tired. Some people get very snuggly. And there's a lot of different kinds of people.
Some
So
people get
be
very-
aware of that. It's not
some
going to be
people
the same.
also get very aggressive, and that's the one thing like you gotta
Yeah.
watch out for. Aside from like those things, as long as you're aware of what's happening and like as long as you're in a safe environment, you should be okay.
Thanks for the info, Val.
We get snuggly. You know what, Sal? Yes, that's exactly in character. I have a friend. I'm gonna expose him because I think it's funny. He gets farty when when
that's
he gets
hilarious.
drunk. So so it is very funny because every time we're at a party and like he starts getting drunk, everybody's like, all right, we're going outside, we're going for a walk, we're leaving the house, we're not staying in. And I think it's really, really funny.
Like,
It's awesome. That is, yeah, it is awesome, to be fair. I'm
That's
not denying you here. It is awesome. It is an awesome feeling to feel that way.
I get I just get hungry. I mean, I
me
do
too.
loosen up.
No,
I
me
think
too.
that's an aspect. But chat, when I tell you, and Leah can attest to this,
He gets so
every single time I've gotten drunk, unless I'm eating food right that moment, I want Taco Bell every single time. I've never not craved Taco Bell after drinking something.
It's crazy.
It is my craving.
Because like I snack on things. I munch on things as well. Like that is also my thing. I literally spend so much munching time. I love munching when I'm drunk. I don't know why. It makes me so hungry.
Beats me. Taco Bell of all places. See, and that's the thing. I agree with you. If I'm sober, Taco Bell is so painfully mid. But bro, when I'm drunk, some Doritos Locos Tacos, fuck me, man. Those go crazy.
I will say some McDonald's at 2 a.m. when after I've drank is always my go-to.
Some overly crisp Sprite.
Oh, so good. It's the coldest Sprite you'll fucking ever taste.
Yeah.
You cannot have colder Sprite. It just does not exist. I've just been told by my girlfriend, if I'm not awake in an hour, please come wake me up. I don't know what that means, but I guess I'm gonna have to go wake her up.
Yeah, she absolutely will not be up in an hour.
No, she'll be snoozing. I can almost guarantee you, she'll be snoozing. Yeah, chat. So, biggest reason as to why you wanna, if you ever wanna drink, just yeah, again, be careful, be mindful, be aware of the people around you, and take care of your people. Always. Most important thing.
I will say too, if any of you guys have some like bias or fear against drinking for whatever reason, it is perfectly okay just to like
not drink.
Yeah, just to not drink. Yeah.
Yeah. Perfectly chill. If y'all
Like,
just don't feel comfortable
again,
with
like-
drinking, don't drink. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Never feel forced to drink.
Pretty much every person that I've known, like friends or not, had tried drinking before they were 21. But like you just have to realize that like one, it is perfectly fine to wait. But also, if someone's going to judge you for not illegally drinking, that's a them problem.
Yeah,
not
they're a
you
shit
problem.
friend.
So, yeah.
They're just being shitty people. That's it. Don't drink and drive. I also would support that message.
And I will say too, like waiting to drink, it honestly made me so much better at being able to be social and have fun without the presence of alcohol.
Because you don't feel that dependence of like, oh yeah, like I need the
Yeah.
alcohol to be around people.
Yeah.
It feels a lot better. Definitely like having that experience of like drinking, like, because I will get exposed here. I was a basic bitch at some point. I did go to my friends' parties when I was younger.
Still is.
I am the least basic bitch out there. But sure, let's humor you for a second. And it did happen sometimes where like people would like offer you alcohol, and I just had to be like, nah, I'm good, because it just wasn't the place where I was comfortable. Like even if I had drank before, you still can't say no. You know, you can still just be like, nah, I'm not in the mood. Same thing with like if anybody like offers you like drugs and you just don't want to take them, you could just say no. You're completely in your right to say no, and if they judge you, then they're shit people. Don't listen to them. had a friend once in high school bring a bottle of vodka in school, and
Oh my god, the
Yeah,
amount
in
of
a-
people
in a
that
bottle of water.
that brought alcohol and like hydro flasks and shit.
Yep.
And we're like 16. I'm like,
And it's like,
guys,
and it's I was like,
life
dude,
is
like,
not that hard, guys. Like, I promise.
The reason as to why though, and I kind of, at the time, I kind of agreed with her, because I joined in.
Oh my
We had
God.
a party later, but we had to like, so basically how it was is that we had an exam that day that finished at like 4:30, and after that exam, both of us were going to a band class. Or she was going to band class. I was a band technician. I'll explain later if y'all want to. But so she was like, we are going to a party after this. I want to start pre-drinking, because if we're gonna get to the party at like 8 p.m. and like the party starts at 6, like drinks are gone. Like we are not drinking at that party. And I was like, fair. And so I agreed to her negotiation tactics, and I fell for it.
Insane.
Not to say that band practice was shit, but band practice was shit. I could not keep up. I was not there for the most part, I'd like to say. But I had to do my best, and didn't get caught, but definitely do not appreciate it, and definitely do regret it.
What is your opinion on day drinking? That's
Depends what you mean by day drinking. You just
Yeah.
mean like drinking alcohol by yourself during the day just for no reason, or do you mean going out to like a bar at like 4 p.m. With your friends because you just finished early, you want to celebrate something? Because those are very different in my head. The first statement, just drinking by yourself.
No. Nah.
Please don't day drink. That is not healthy for you. Very unhealthy for the mental. I mean, I get it's one of those things that, like, I think it affects you more psychologically than it does like actual physically, because I feel like it makes you a lot more dependent on things.
Your brain needs distractions? No, it does not.
Your brain can
But it's
have
called
distractions by like doing other shit though. That's the thing.
Yep.
You can like go out to
Gamble
walk.
instead. True.
Let's go gambling. Oh man. Oh dang. Yeah. Yeah, go for a walk, or like there's other things you can do to distract yourself. What I do, like if I'm like absolutely bored out of my mind and I don't want to, and I don't feel like doing anything, I literally just take a book that I've already read and just start rereading it.
That's crazy.
Gamble when drinking, not gonna lie. Oh god. Chad, do not follow this advice. This is horrible advice. Okay, Chad, we have done the biggest structure that I have to do. That was it. That was the biggest structure.
Crazy.
It's a really big, by the way. Like it's actually like 8 blocks big. Actually, no, more than that. Holy shit. It's like at least 10 blocks. I really hope I don't have to make another one of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's a 10 by 3. I don't think I need to do any of those anymore. All of them, like the other one that's big as this one is 2, 4, 6. It's a 6 by 2 or 6 by 3. Yeah, it's a 6 by 3. This one's a 10 by 3. That's so much bigger. Those. So that's what Casey did, huh?
Who's Casey?
Casey? You can do
Do I
it.
know who that is?
He's a friend.
Hmm.
What's the percentage on that? On Gordon Ramsay saying you can do it. Like what's the what's the oh no wait, you did that, Subpixel. It wasn't Casey. 5%? Oh, thank you, Casey. Yeah, okay, because it wasn't...
KZ.
Yeah, KZ.
Oh,
Well,
I thought you said KC.
Well, his name is Casey, but it's just...
Oh.
It is spelled KZ. Yeah, KZ. There you go.
Ew, no, don't say it that way.
Thank you, Casey. I appreciate it.
KZ is the guy who made the only film.
Have you seen Kitchen?
Well, yeah, no. If I knew the spelling, like if I heard it. Oh no, actually, she said the other. You know what I mean? I do know who they are. I just didn't understand that was their actual name. You know, considering you're supposed to release this on the weekend, I'm very confused at like how this is gonna happen. It seems like you have a lot to do still.
No, it's going pretty well. Like almost done.
I mean, there's more to do than like just the blocks, though. No,
No, not really. What else is there to do?
the foreground and the background.
Yeah, those are done.
Oh, I have not seen these.
No, you haven't. Nobody has.
Bruh. Very confusing individual. What is playing right now?
No fucking idea. All Nighter V7? Yep, All Nighter V7. Shit song. Ooh, this one's good though. They are not done yet. They will be done. They will be done. Right, Case? Right, Casey? They will be done, right? Okay, I could just speak about it. I'm getting a couple people helping me out, but you know, won't go too into detail about all that. These rocks are indeed held by glue. How do I make this feel a little bit more? I go to the bit. I guess I could just extend this one down. Casey blew your cover. What the fuck? I've leaked like twice that I've like that we're passing copies, so it's not very it's not very subtle anymore. I'm very bad with the whole leaking stuff.
He is terrible at secrets.
I am pretty bad at secrets. I think the left side looks fine. I think the right side is what looks weird. Because there's like nothing below that. Which like valid, you know.
Did you zoom out on it? I haven't gotten a good look at the whole thing.
Like I think the fact that there's nothing under that looks kind of weird.
Yeah, it's definitely the right side that looks.
Yeah, there's somebody pointed out the left side, and I was like, no, the left side actually looks good in my opinion.
Am I like behind on your stream? Oh,
Possibly, yeah. I am thinking, however, of like taking this one, it's like in front of it, and like just moving it to the right to balance out the composition a little bit more. I think the composition on the left is too heavy for the right.
Oh my goodness, you didn't layer anything?
No, it is layered.
No, I mean like editor layered. It's painful. No.
Anyway, these need to be a different color, right? Because they're in the front.
What rank are you in Rocket League? 'Cause obviously, well, I did just see you like streaming it and you talk about playing it, but
Oh, this is just group 100. Oh my god, you've made it so easy for me. Because I already had this, but like, you've made it so easy for me. I can just give this group 100. Oh my god, yes. Holy shit, that's so good. Got it.
Like plat? Fair. I think most people are probably around plat. I had to
I'd
guess.
say so too.
On good days, Diamond 1. Fair enough.
Thank you, Subpixel. I appreciate it. This one, 8. Oh, I guess these ones would be parallaxing, right? No. I mean they don't have to, but... Wait, is 100 also parallaxing? Or is it just changing the colors? It's parallaxing too? Okay, so I'll just arrange them. So that it matches the parallax rate. Oh, wait, then in this case this can be T1. And I don't need to rearrange anything here, I can just make this T1. Change this to this color. One. Yeah, and it's these ones, okay. Forgot to select filter. There we go. I'll let you fuck around with the actual designs of this stubby for stream. But, yeah. For now, just having them parallax is good. No, I'm gonna put ignore damage on, so I don't need to care about anything. Okay, I'm glad that at the very least I can listen to other save songs that are not like the actual like save songs, because those are usually like completely original songs, so I don't have to fear for the copyright like every other save song. I really need to make myself a stream playlist. Like I have one that I kind of started, just like what you're hearing right now, but it's mostly just all-nighter and like little other stuff here and there. Thank you, Scat. I'm glad you like them. Spent like all stream yesterday making them. They're so cool. Are you still here, by the way?
Yeah. Well, just don't have much to say.
No, you're
Talking
good.
about the project.
What have you been up to today?
Literally, I mean, waking up today was an experience. After last night, I had a very hard sleep. Not difficult sleep, but just like, you know, heavy sleep, I should say. Yeah, I went to work and then I got home and made myself some food and then hopped on the call with you. And now here I am.
Now here you are. Look at you go.
A pretty straightforward day. Will say, to anyone, well, to you and to anyone who watches my videos, don't think I'm gonna have a video this week.
Oh,
Things have turned out a lot more complicated than I originally thought. And that is what it is, but happens sometimes.
Good stuff or bad stuff?
Complicated stuff. The
Complicated
video idea that we landed on is just a lot
bigger than
deeper.
you thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I assumed. I unfortunately, like, when you gave me that idea and I told you, like, hey, ask the people, I was like, I think the people would, like, come up with maybe too much. I guess.
I mean, really, it was
maybe you
just.
could condense it down, I guess. But...
It was really just Loco. Like, if you look in the chat, he's talking a lot about the topics and like how many actual layers are to it, and I'm like, would Loki be good to talk about that stuff? But I don't want to like half-ass it just because I need to get a vid for the week or whatever, you know.
Have you considered seeing if it's possible to not half-ass it and also edit it out this week?
That would not be possible, no.
I don't know what exactly the things are. I need to go and check. Oh, okay, I see. I see. Like the different types, like the different layers of it.
Yeah.
That's a complicated.
I said that I'd have videos every week. Yeah, I know, but things happen, you know.
Things do happen, unfortunately.
I mean, trust me, I absolutely had a video idea, and I was gonna go through with it, but the more that I was making the concepts and the scripts for the video, the more complicated it got, and it's just gotten a little bit too far for me to handle in a couple days, you know?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. No, he is a professional YouTuber. It is his job. I wonder if I should make these spikes that like kill you parallax. Cause like, I guess I probably shouldn't, because they're technically speaking on the same layer as a player. But I feel like I don't know. Feels a little bit silly to just have them there instead of having them in the foreground. Maybe I'll just have more spikes in the foreground. Thank you, Gordon Ramsay. Yeah, maybe I'll just add another layer of spikes in the foreground. Nice, okay.
We'll say though, the more time has gone by, I mean, I've had this conversation with you a lot of times. I'm just kind of reiterating because stream. Streaming is a lot more fun than making videos. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Like, I do like making videos sometimes. I'd say like 80% of the time, but it is just a lot of work for seemingly sporadic return.
It is very sporadic. I do agree there.
Yeah.
You can have like the most banger video idea, and then just the algorithm doesn't pick it up, or people aren't interested in watching it, and then
And yep, kind of is what it is. I'm just gotta move on to next week and hope that video does better.
I really hate the fucking YouTube system of telling you like 1 out of 10 or like 10 out of 10 compared to like the videos. It sucks. Also, I'm gonna make that chance less than 5% because right now it's a bit too much.
I mean, yeah, 1 out of 20 attempts is like not rare.
Mostly on a
Especially
level
for
like
an extreme.
exactly, mostly on a level like this. Like if I reset it like a lot, I should not get it.
I don't even know what you're talking about, but yeah. You make it true. Streaming is different. Streaming definitely is different.
I
very different.
enjoy streaming quite a lot, as you guys probably have noticed. I think streaming is definitely. I agree with you, and like streaming is a lot more fun. In the sense that like it feels more. It's more like direct gratification. I think maybe that's not the right word, but it feels very fulfilling like at the moment, and then I don't really need to think about it afterwards. You know.
Yeah.
It's just really fun. And then stream's done. Like I can just move on with my day and do something else.
I just like being able to like hang out with people like while I'm doing whatever I enjoy doing, you know.
That's fair.
Because at the end of the day, it's like if you make a video, unless I do something on stream that turns into a video, it's like I have an idea, I script write it alone, then I record it alone, then I edit it alone, then I post it, and I watch all the comments.
You
and
post it
Yay!
alone?
Yeah, I post it alone, and I look at all the comments on my screen alone. Like,
you make it sound so
I'm glad everyone liked it. Go on to the next one.
Okay, like great. I did my weekly service work, and then time to get back into the grind. It's like okay,
Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand how it would not be as fulfilling. That's for sure.
Remember when I was in a 0-star video? Were you? I mean, I think there's loads of my streams that have like the comment, yeah, the chat from the live stream, and
I wonder
then
how many videos I've been either in or mentioned in.
of mine.
Yeah. No, just in general.
I'd guess like upwards of like.
And maybe.
Oh
No.
wait, mentioned like 15.
Really? That many?
Yeah, I think so. Especially if you count like my part in Shinigami.
Oh, yeah, that is true. Well, yeah, those don't really count. I mean, like actual like commentary videos.
Okay, well, yeah, in that case, probably more like 10, because I'm also thinking like every Liminal preview, like those, you know.
Yeah, exactly. you don't really count those. Okay, chat. Let's put a 15-minute timer. 15 minutes. I have to go wake somebody up. Also, Zender responded to me today for the first time. He has not touched the level. Alright, chat, we have a 15 minute timer.
Leah helped with the Liminal. Yes, but that's not why she was mentioned in the level. Or in the previews. Actually, I don't. Did you place a block in the Liminal? Did you place anything?
Technically speaking, there is not a single block on screen that shows up that I have placed. There is the end art that I made that is outside of the range of the screen because we didn't end up using it.
Yeah.
That is the only thing in the level that like I have actually done, but
I want to see. I'm gonna count now to see how many of my videos you've actually been in.
have fun with that. Zender didn't start? No, he was fucking sleeping for 4 days. He ghosted me for 4 days and said, I will work tomorrow. You know what that means, Chad? He has not started. So, if y'all asking where Melu Melu is, that's where it is. To be fair, it is nice. He is giving me time to do other shit. Okay. We're getting to your chat. I think it looks it's starting to look very pretty.
Oh god, I've low-key forgotten my videos. I've made too many now.
You can definitely okay. I can definitely count like already a few. I think the How I Made in Liminal definitely has me. Aether definitely has me.
Yeah. I'm at 9 right now.
The 24 video has me. The I'm pretty sure that like the latest video that you have, I'm in chat somewhere. That was in chat,
Well,
but that doesn't really count.
Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, well, in my latest video, I think I did directly say your name.
Maybe.
Unless I cut that out of the video. But I remember on stream when you made the comment and then I beat I See Stars,
Stars
I
in the first
talked about you after. Yeah, but then I don't know if
Yeah,
I don't know if I cut that out of the video.
The Mythic video, I know that I mentioned. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you. Remember when I told you a couple days ago, remind me to tell you this later?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been getting messages, like random DMs from people being like, hey, just after, like, it was like a couple days after your video that, like, for the next couple days that I received a bunch of messages from people being, like, very supportive about, like, that. And it was really funny.
Cool.
It was cute, of course, but I was like, I don't think that was the intention, but...
Yeah. Seeing that kind of stuff is always, like, I don't really know how to feel.
Like,
Like,
it feels a bit forced, but also, like, I know that they mean
Yeah.
well. Because that just wasn't not the intention of it. I was just giving an example of what multiple people like constantly feel in this community. And to be fair, I'm one of the people who just gives less of a fuck about anything, so. Chat, I had somebody playtest this, and they told me that it was not hard enough to be an extreme demon.
Can I play it?
Yeah, you can play it. I'll give you a copy after sure. Actually, I'll give it to you right now.
Okay. Verb. Cool. Oh, wrong button.
Okay, chat, we're back. I don't. The more that I play it, the more like I'm like, because I'm very bad at like actually telling the difficulty in this game. Because sometimes I'm like, oh, this is for sure like an extreme demon, and then it gets rated hard demon. I'm like, okay, maybe I'm just shit out of the game. And then I'm playing like something, and I'm like, oh, this is like a medium demon, and then it gets rated insane, and I'm like, okay, guess I'm good to go. I don't know.
That's stupid. Oh, okay.
I have buffed it a little bit, chat. You've probably noticed it from the original layout, but it has been buffed quite a little bit. So it is definitely harder than the original layout, which I said might have been Insane Demon, but at this point, I don't know if it's actually extreme. I think the other part is that I think a lot of extreme demons are like impossible to read, and this is like probably one of the most readable extreme demons, like art at least in terms of like art base. It's like super easy to tell what's an obstacle and what isn't, because the only obstacles are the rocks and the spikes, and that's it. Chat, today was payday. Oh my god. How
that's
are
it.
we celebrating? Because I haven't gotten paid, so you know.
Well, my practice run was 30 attempts, so no, this is not an extreme demon.
Well, it's also half the length of a level.
Well, yeah, but
So
still,
that's
I mean,
like
still.
that's what I mean. I think that's also a reason as to why like it's not extreme. Like if I want it to be extreme, I need to buff it a lot more because of how short it is.
Yeah. I mean, even tracking that logic though, like, how long is this? Like 30 seconds?
34, yeah.
Yeah, because if you double the length, assuming it stayed around the same difficulty, that would
It
be
would just take
60 attempts in
68,
practice
yeah.
mode.
But,
Yeah,
like,
which is
Wait,
like,
how many attempts would
still-
you do in like AQ?
I mean, I've nearly beaten AQ, so probably like 10, but
No, okay.
I don't know about,
I'm just
like,
thinking
my
of
first-
easy extremes, like.
yeah. Yeah, definitely not around like the. If I hadn't played it before, probably somewhere closer to 100. Maybe like 80
You're
or
wave
something.
carry though, and that's like all of the difficulty in AQ.
Okay, well, why'd you ask me then?
No, I'm just trying to think of easy extremes, and because I don't know any. It's like an easy extreme that like you could do in less than 100 attempts, like in a practice mode. Chad, what are some easy extremes?
Yeah, I don't know. Empyrean? I never played that. Even though we glazed the fuck out of it when we saw it the first time.
Yeah, we did. Well, no, we glazed the fuck out of this song.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
This song is an insane banger.
Let me play Empyrean. Yeah, the Empyrean song is crazy.
Chad, this might as well be the first time I've played AQ. Like, I swear to God, I have not played this level like since it came out. So you're basically seeing my first attempt at it.
Okay, I'm already seeing the difference between these two levels. It's not even... This level isn't hard so far, I just don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's impossible to read.
Yeah, I can't tell where any of the hitboxes are, and, you know, versus yours, which was...
Mine is so clear to sight read, it's literally impossible to call it, like, unsight-readable.
I will say one jump in yours caught me off guard with, like, how far the hitbox extends.
Oh yeah, the pink orb?
No, it's the... There's a jump. That's just like a regular mini cube jump, but actually I'm gonna go look at it. I don't know.
You can just show me later. This was fun.
Oh, it's the big structure that you just decorated.
Uh-huh.
Like I jumped too late, so I hit the block.
Yeah.
But I couldn't tell that, you know.
Okay, that actually killed you.
Any more easy extremes? I've already played Allegiance. Stratus is also pretty easy. We don't like Stratus.
You're in it. What do you mean you don't like it?
Phantasmagoria.
Oh yeah, by Phantasmagoria by R2, right?
No, that's no. Right? Wait, is it?
I thought it was
No.
by R2.
There's two extremes called Phantasmagoria. Okay,
Is
which
one of them by R2?
No.
What am I thinking of? There's a level by R2 that is an extreme demon that is really easy.
I vaguely remember what you're talking about, but it's not.
Yes.
It is Thanatophobia. That's what.
Thanatophobia, that's the one. I like Thanatophobia a lot.
The pink one? Okay.
That helps a lot.
No, the thumbnail for the.
Oh,
for the
you
lovely,
I don't have
obvious.
that shit. Okay, I'm a vanilla girl.
Ha. Imagine. Oh my god, this is a memory level.
Maybe that's why it's so easy.
No, I'm good. I'm good, chat. Nah.
Any other suggestions, chat, of really easy demons that are easy to side read to?
Easy extreme demons.
Yeah.
Maybe it is, I don't know. Dude, the first spider literally has me jumping off of thin air. I'm good. The very first click is jumping off of thin air.
Wow, I am so bad at this game. I am dying to like every jumping at you. Okay, this level's really not that bad.
What the?
That is crazy that Aku took me the same amount of attempts that Athanatos did in practice mode.
Yeah, I've beaten Athanatos.
Yeah, but still. Still's hard.
No.
No, this level's impossible. What do you mean?
No, you got it. I believe in you. One of them is fake? Okay. What? I hate fakes, man.
Chad, this level's impossible. What do you mean? This level's so hard. Can't even do it in one attempt.
Who's gonna tell her?
This level has horrible gameplay. I can't beat the whole thing in my first attempt.
Oh my god, wave part is free.
Oh, that's the timing. Yeah, chat, I don't think I could beat this level if I wanted to. It's impossible. This is how you know I'm
For
washed.
all 15 minutes.
Oh, the timer is done. Okay. I need to wake up somebody, so I'll be right back in a couple minutes, chat. Oh, and goodbye, Koi.
Okay. That's actually not that bad. It took me 100 attempts exactly. Precipitants. It's a pretty fun level. I don't know exactly how I feel about it yet.
Hey, chat, we are back. You bet I can I could beat this in 2 to 3 days? 2 to 3 days is crazy. No, I give myself a week, and even after a week, I still struggle.
Did you take off your headphones?
Yes, why?
I said that the extreme that they told me to play took me 100 attempts exactly. So I guess
Okay.
that's
So that's what I should be aiming for.
Yeah. This level is okay, never mind. This level is fun as fuck. Whoever suggested this, good job, you. Holy shit.
86. Maybe. Ikky's good. It's a good level. Okay, chat. I think for today, we're gonna do... Let me see. How much have we done? Because I'm thinking of going to get some dinner tonight. Okay, so I was thinking, chat, and you can tell me what you think. I was thinking in here, since everything here goes up, I'm gonna create like a big snow mound and to raise everything up so that these structures aren't like super tall. Basically ground spikes. Call me a design creator. I dare you to. So we're gonna create the mound real quick, and then after we're done with the mound, I think we're gonna end stream for today. Call it a day.
There we go.
I'll still work on it, but I'll just go get some food, go grab some snackies, go make dinner for both me and my girlfriend, and then after that, you know, I'll keep grinding off stream. I'll probably be vibing with the guys like last night. If y'all didn't see, Zero and Art were both streaming Rocket League. It was really, really fun. They were listening to music and drunk.
Yeah. Zero go live so you can get subs. Yeah, I'll go live later. I'm definitely gonna wait for Leah to end.
Are you gonna wait for me to come back from dinner,
or? Probably. It depends how long you're gonna be.
I'd say maybe like 30 minutes to an hour.
Okay. Well, yeah. I'm just gonna be playing like twos with Sting. So yeah, it really just depends on the vibes, I suppose.
Okay. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah, when I get back, I'd also... Actually, well, before I go, I think we should talk about, if you had anything... Or do you have anything that we should talk about? Like, about the stuff? Or do you want to keep it for, like, another day or later?
I mean, outside of making the list, there's not much that I have on the checklist.
Good to know. Do you want to wait for the update? Or do we just still run it no matter what?
I think we'd be perfectly fine still running it on a lot of like safer topics that absolutely are not changing.
Yeah, because he's apparently bug fixing quite a lot of things, and so Wrapped Up apparently is bug fixing quite a lot of triggers and things that like we've been struggling with. Not struggling, but like we have had to find workarounds for like months now, and so the fact that he's actually fixing them is a bit scary, because it could either break a lot of levels, or it could make it a lot easier, but also means that people just wasted a shit ton of time.
What do you mean?
Like coming up with alternative solutions, you know? Like for
Well,
example...
I mean, yeah, that was always gonna happen, though.
Yeah, well, what I mean is like for example, if you use the advanced follow, and then you have it centered to the camera, the center of the camera is at the bottom left of the screen for some reason, so it's not actually centered to the center of the camera. So because of that, like we have to have like workarounds around that stuff, which is fine, like for the most part, but it is just kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Because we want it to be fixed, of course, but like that's just a shit ton of hours that we wasted researching that stuff, you know.
I'm understanding what you're saying, but I'm confused. Like I feel like that was just gonna happen, right? Like.
Well, no, he just needed not to have it fucking broken.
Well, no, I just mean like in any case when there's a bug and you have to find a workaround, if the bug ever gets fixed, yeah.
Yes, but here's the thing. A lot of times, because we have the workarounds, we have to restructure everything. And if the workaround doesn't work anymore, because the bug is fixed, you basically need to redo the whole system.
Well,
for complex systems, I mean. Not for just like, oh, a move trigger, like, you know, misalignment, like whatever. Like it'll just be aligned and you can just remove the triggers. But like for very complex systems with like count triggers and shit that like keep track of memory and things like that, like if anything changes for that, it basically means you need to restart the whole thing. Of course, now you now have the logic around it, so it's not, you know, the end of the world, but it does suck for you because you need to basically redo your whole work.
I get, yeah, I understand what you're saying. I just don't see the problem personally, but
It's just a-
like I'm not that it's a no. I do see the problem. It is an inconvenience.
It is
but
a very big inconvenience because you spent a lot of time doing that workaround, and now that workaround can potentially not even work anymore.
Which is valid, but like in my head, if that happens to me, I'm just like, oh cool, it's fixed now. Delete the workaround and do it the fine way, and I'm like, I'm happy because of that.
Yeah, but what if it's fixed, but it still doesn't do what you want it to do, and now the workaround doesn't work?
Find another workaround? I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And that's the only solution, which again
I don't know.
sucks. Finding workarounds to these things are not easy. You know, people think we just fucking figure that shit out in 2 seconds. Like, not easy. Can I make a snowman? No, I am anti-snowman. Because I specifically do not... I do not want this to be Christmas themed. I am 100% sure
Snowmen
that
are
the
not
second that
Christmas themed. Paul.
No, that's the thing. The second that I put a snowman, people are like, oh my god, it's a Christmas level. Even though there's like nothing else on the screen, the second if I put a snowman, people are saying this is a Christmas level. I will guarantee it to you.
People are gonna say it's a Christmas level because it has snow and it's gonna get released in November. Like, what?
In November? In November?
It doesn't matter.
Why is November level Christmas?
Because anything after spooky season is Christmas season.
I know,
Have
you're
you not
so
heard?
right. You're so fucking right.
What are we talking
No,
about?
you're so fucking right.
Mariah Carey was on the playlist immediately, November 1st.
No, you're so valid for that.
Okay, I just did Precipitance in 25 attempts in practice. I think I'm gonna beat this level.
Is it that easy?
Mm-hmm.
Precipitance.
Yeah, it was very fun. The first go around took me 100 because, like, you know, learning, but
Like
it's very simple.
extravagant. Ooh, it uses guitar versus piano 1.2. Fuck, this song is so good.
Yeah, song is ass, but it's okay.
I knew you were gonna say that.
People don't call Slaughterhouse a Christmas level, but it has a snowman. True.
One of them is fake. Oh, one of the spikes is fake. It's the middle one.
Oh, your stream delays.
No, it's 10 seconds. Not even 10. It's 2 seconds. Because I have it on my.
I want you to know, by the way.
Mhm.
I want you to know, by the way. My first practice attempt took me, or practice run took me 100 attempts, but that's because like 20 of those were on that middle spike fake.
That spike is actually hard.
It's yeah. I first had to figure out which spike it was and what the fake was, and then actually do it. Yeah, it's hard.
Mostly because you can't just hold off of it. You have to like land for like a 0.5 and then...
Yeah.
That's such an awkward timing of the... That's such an awkward timing because the structure goes down.
What up, dog? Yeah, it was good, man.
So
You got your chips?
What?
You got some chips?
Bro, yeah. How the fuck do you know that? What?
can hear it.
What? Oh.
No, don't tell him. No,
Oh
we're
my God.
psychic.
He's
We're
in your
psychic.
walls.
Oh.
Let me guess. Purple?
Purple chips? Yeah.
No.
No, the purple bag.
Stupid
Nah,
dude.
I ran out of purple Gatorade. I'm
I
gonna get
never
one.
forget it.
I'm gonna get one.
Oh my
I
god.
want you to get. Hold on. What kinds do I have left? Okay. Oh, no,
How?
this
Why
one.
do you
I-
like
I'm
purple?
going-
It's like the worst flavor.
Shut up.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Purple is.
Ooh, the wave part is
Actually,
really
the
fun.
best.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's two wave parts. This one's really fun. The second one is okay.
All right. Guess which one I have now?
Blue.
No.
Tough. That's my only guess.
That's the only
Yeah,
good.
you ran
That's the
out.
only
You
guess.
don't know any other color.
Yeah.
White.
No.
He wishes.
White is actually good.
I do. It actually is really good. But that's not the. That wasn't the joke. I don't think.
Why do rocks take ages to make? Is
Cause
this a dad joke?
because of rocks, you know. That's like
Bro,
the
we
whole
didn't make
thing.
rocks.
They
We
like
just fucking
they,
spawned in
the
here.
rocks are like sediments of like
Rocks have been
multiple
here.
smaller rocks over time, over the history of time. They just you know accumulate a lot of mass from
Bro,
other
you think we have
rocks.
fucking rock farms? Fuck.
Yeah, you know. What do you think they do in California? Like
I mean, Loki. Yeah, that's
they
right.
have the
That's all they do in California. I heard.
they
nothing
only
outside.
have rock farms, you know.
Yeah. No, that's right.
I'm still waiting for Maddie to finish this joke. Nothing's been said. I'm starting to question if this was an actual question or not.
No, he's just no. He
Oh, are you talking about
he's making
GD?
rocks. Yeah, he's making rocks.
Oh, I see.
This
I don't
robot
think
pod is
that.
actually
I guess it depends
no,
what kind
it,
of rock.
it depends on how much detail you put on them and what you actually do on them. That robot part was really good.
Yes. I hate that slope jump. Everything else is fine.
Yeah, I agree with you. The substance sucks.
But if rocks don't take a million years to make, you're doing something wrong. I don't think so.
I don't know. You
made
can
a
make
whole
some
bunch of
rocks
rocks in
really
Blue Shift in
fast,
about,
like
like, a
some
month.
with some very spontaneous combustions. Like lava rocks get formed really fast because you're cooling down lava really fast. Like that's how they harden. So
That was a joke, but okay. Well, my response to your joke
Was
was
also
I made a plenty of rocks in Blue Shift in a month. So, uh,
oh, this wave part. Oh, this wave part's awkward.
we're all being serious here. Yeah. It's fine, like once you get the motion down.
Yeah,
but
but it is
it's
awkward.
kind of weird.
It's not intuitive, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
Ooh, that transition into the UFO is not good.
Oh, you don't like it?
No.
You just fall into it.
Yeah, but it feels weird. It looks wrong.
What?
Okay, guys, this part is hard now. This part is really hard now. Holy shit. Chad, we're
Level's
studying
not even a
like,
minute
other
long.
extreme demons to see if it's if the level is actually extreme demon. So you know, we're not wasting time. We're studying. We're investigating to see if the level is hard enough. If we need to buff it. The answer is we do.
Absolutely. Just add a wave part, you'll be fine.
No, it's supposed to be a cube only level.
Why cube only? I was actually low-key surprised that you didn't use robot. I feel like robot fits
So
kind of better than cube.
crazy
but-
thing, you can do the whole thing as a robot and it's hard as shit. Actually, that might be the buff. I just make it robot.
Like, yeah, I feel like robot is just, at least to me, for like song rep, I feel like robot's better. But
I also thought so
it's
too.
only cube, and
But then I was like, no, it's too hard. So I'm gonna make it all cube. But now that the more I think about it, the more I'm like, yeah, this is definitely a no robot level. This 179. And I think 50
Not
of
bad.
those were on the first fucking jump.
yeah, it's not bad at all.
This was good. It's fun. It is fun. It has like 2 awkward spots, and then the hardest shit thing. Okay, chat. This might be the solution. We might be running the robot gambit.
I'm practice moding it on robot right now.
For the
Oh
most
God,
part, like
this movie's
I need
so
to like
stupid.
playtest some things because it makes some jumps a lot easier, you know, and like it makes a lot of things possible that weren't possible before.
Ooh. Yeah, it makes some jumps like near impossible. Cause like there's like the blue orbs that you hold off of and jump right after.
Yeah, those
Now I
were
have
really
to, like,
fucking hard.
Like I don't even know if this one's possible.
They're all possible because I've done them.
No, there's. I don't know. I don't think this one's possible. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, I can't do this.
So you have to. The way to do it is you have to time the green orb super early, so that you touch it like as soon as possible, and then you jump off of it. Oh, maybe you can't now because of the spikes at the bottom. Like the timing isn't early enough anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can. It's hard as fuck though. Oh yeah, and this blue orb you have to time super late now because it's a robot.
Yeah, no. I mean, doing it by itself, like spam clicking it, I literally can't do it. I have to use spacebar.
Yeah, you have to use spacebar.
Oh, that jump click is not the same anymore. Yeah, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I think overall this is actually easier.
Yeah, I think so too, because it makes a lot of the jumps like just free. Because, you know, with robot you don't need to time the jumps as much anymore, you can just hold.
Can you even hit this jump? You probably can. Yeah, you absolutely can. Yeah, there we go.
Like, this jump is just so much easier now because there's no timing. This jump is also so much easier.
Black orb.
This black orb is really fucking hard.
Yeah.
Like, jumping after the black
It
orb and
wasn't
then...
terrible.
You can just ignore the black orb, to be fair. Oh, you
It took
also
me
have-
84 attempts to doing it with a robot.
That's pretty good, actually. Oh my god, this jump is so hard. No, that's not possible. Is that possible? I don't remember. I think I did this before, but I don't remember how. How do you do this jump? Does it have to be late as fuck? There's no way. How do you make that jump? There's no way to make that jump. Wait, how did you make this jump?
Which
Oh,
jump?
what the fuck? That is so hard. This jump.
I went as early as possible. I think I ended up clipping the left side of the block of the blue pad. You have to hit
Oh,
the
wow,
yellow
okay,
pad
yeah.
so early that you hit the side of it, not the top of it.
That is so hard. Hi, Bongo. How's it going? Yeah, 180 for me. Fucking hell. I don't know, Chad. If I do make it robot, if I do the robot gambit, I'll need to change the gameplay a little bit. But for now, let's keep it cute. At worst, we'll make it like a UFO, and it will restrict like the gravity, and that changes everything. Ooh, you know what? We can make it platformer.
Hell no.
Okay, chat. I'm gonna end it here. We have the snow. We have the big rock that I wanted to make today. And we've made a couple more progress with some other stuff. By going back and modifying some stuff. And we had a good time. We had a good vibers. The big rock was definitely the thing that took the longest. But yeah. I'm gonna def it up and talk with chat. And I'll see y'all. Okay, chat. Put some good music to end the stream on. That's a great song to end the stream off. Oh. Y'all know that I love the song. Have a good rest of your night, chat. Or a good rest of your day for those Sorry, Vox. Look, I'm just gonna call you Vox because I know that at the very least I'm not mispronounced that. Take it easy, chat. I'm gonna do a lot of progress on this tonight. I think I'm gonna grind this thing down. I'm gonna get as much done as possible. And then tomorrow, another stream tomorrow. Likely longer stream tomorrow. Finishing as many of the blocks as we can until we get here. And then there's still a lot to go, but at the very least, I feel like we'll be still on track. Yeah. A lot to do, but I think a lot will be done. So it'll just be copy paste. Yeah. Take it easy, chat. I hope y'all have a good rest of your day and night. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Wanting change, but not wanting to change my mind. But maybe it's my time to go. Maybe it's my time to go. Maybe it's my time to go.